what's going on out there, YouTube? This is SEL0320 representing JVS. I'm back here again for another review, a spoiler-filled review for the 18th episode versus Zoom. This is The Flash, the second season. It's been pretty awesome, and it's been a long hiatus, and I was like, where is The Flash? And it's finally back, and I have to say, I really did enjoy this episode. I thought it could have been perfect, though. It could have been perfect. I'll go into the reasons why. I've got to be really short because we're about to start up a J movie news really soon. But out the gate, I did give it a 9 out of 10. And just so you, disclaimer, this is going to be a spoiler for the review. So if you've not seen the episode, take this, put it in your watch later, come back to it, because this episode is really epic. I mean, on a lot of different levels. But here comes the spoilers. Alright, so the biggest spoiler for me was the Hunter Zolomon just inception of this character. For him to be able, one, have an abusive dad that looked as though he was a hero before. I'm not sure if his dad's name was Jake Garrett. I'm not really sure. But he's definitely abusive to his wife. And on top of that, this man sat his son to the side and shot her in the face in front of him. That off the gate. This episode was so much of a serious tone because it showed the direct parallels. It showed Barry when he lost his mother. Joe and Iris and other people that embraced him and accepted him, even though he was going through a lot. Like, he used his pain to benefit. Hunter Zolomon just lost his mind because after that he went to an orphanage. Then he decided to just go off and kill like 23 people, and then it just platforms him into this madness. And so I was like, dude, this dude's backstory is legit. So some other things that happened that I really liked was the interaction of Joe and Wally, because Wally was kind of trying to figure out what he's going to do about dormitory life. He really wanted to get his dad to invite him, and I was like, Joe ain't getting it. He ain't getting it. And finally, kind of, Barry talks him into it, and that was such a special bonding moment. But more than that, for all y'all Iris and Barry shippers out there, this was it, because it all has been moving full circle. I mean, Iris is dealing with so much tragedy and trying to progress and move on, and Barry's been real selfless with a lot of this, even given like his circumstance with the relationship he was just in, getting out of it. He's always been there for Iris. Iris been there for him. Like more than anything, in my opinion, this season they've helped each other more than anything. Like, she's been there for him, he's been there for her. They are the perfect fusion, and she blatantly says it to Caitlin. It's like, I don't know what to do, because in the accounts in the future he's supposed to be my husband. In the alternate universe he was still with me. It's like, I'm destined with this man, I guess, you know, but it's obvious she's still compelled with feelings. It was like she had decided she was going to go on a date or whatever, and I would have been Barry. I would have been so sorry. He's such a good dude. He's like, oh, it's good for you. You deserve this, or something like that. And I kind of knew, like, she was kind of like, why don't you stop me, kind of thing. And I don't know. I'm a huge shipper of Barry and Iris. I think they should have been together already. I hope that they just followed through with it. And given the circumstances of what happened at the end of this episode, that she's there for him like a rock. Now, I think the person that's hidden, that's got the whatchamacallit over his face, I think that's Eddie. I don't know why, but I really do. Because come to find out, the thing that the Hunter Zolomon killed was a version of him that was at a different time period. And he just reluctantly said, okay, well, go ahead and kill me so we can do this. So that they could feel that depth and that fear. And it was like, there was one question that they had asked him. It's like, why are you doing this? You know, why do you just be a hero? It's like, it's perfect to make people feel suffering. And I was like, this dude is a G, you know? And it gets so crazy because, like, Barry, he gets his speed force activated and, like, pushed to his limits. Like, I was literally, my jaw dropped just to see how fast Barry really could go. I feel like he doesn't have any limitations. I think that he's going to get stronger on his own without this tachyon thing in general. But either way, just to see him push the limits, they said, you are faster than Zoom now. And sure enough, he tested it. And their race, like, Zoom couldn't keep up. And Barry had him cornered. And then Zoom was just like, you can't run away from the darkness. And the dude was just gone. Like, you couldn't see a blur or anything. And I was like, dude, there's something else going on with Zoom. I'm not sure where this is coming from, but he's got something otherworldly going on with him. And I think that's going to be an actual pretty interesting thing. But show cometh, he freaking takes Wally and puts Barry in the worst predicament ever to choose to give up his speed or sacrifice himself for Wally. Now, this is where I had a problem with the episode. The very last part. They had showed like Iris was falling for Barry. Kayla had said like, man, Barry and Joe, they got this deep relationship. And just everything was going so well. I was like, either one, Joe is about to die, or if Zoom's just gonna make him suffer. Like, I mean, because the first account, dude, he made Barry he whooped Barry. And he flaunted it in front of everybody, you know? And I was thinking, dude, he's gonna straight up just kill him. Or either he's gonna kill somebody that he loves. And I was thinking, okay, yeah, he did the trade-off and Caitlyn just talked him down from killing him. But why would he stop? Why not just leave him there with no powers and somebody just dead there? I mean, I feel like I'm not gonna say they pulled a Walking Dead. I'm not gonna go there. But, dude, this could have been perfect. If they had killed Joe, I would have been upset. But from an episode standpoint, it would have blown me away. Now, yeah, he took Caitlyn. He's not gonna do it against Caitlyn. I mean, he could, but I really don't think he is. Cisco, his reverb or his vibe powers. Dude, when he pulled out his arm, his fist started glowing, I was like geeking out. Everything about this episode was perfect to me. Just minus the fact that if they would have killed somebody, it would have felt like a season finale. It really would have. Now, I get why they didn't do that, because, you know, to keep the morale, but dude, this was this perfect setup. That's just my thoughts on it. I really enjoyed the episode. I'm looking forward to see the rest of it. This just goes to show this is one of the best shows on TV. I worry about it falling into the same victim thing of Arrow with people dying, you know, characters dying because they're being put into the movies. I'd even said to somebody, it's like, okay, they brought in, you know, Wally West. What if they actually do kill Barry Allen and they continue the rest of the show with Wally West? Like, people would riot, you know. And I'm not saying that I'm thinking they're gonna do that, but I wouldn't put it past them, because the thing about it is this character's gonna be in a movie, you know. And I mean, they got Wally there. I don't know. I don't want to sit there and dampen this episode by talking about negative stuff like that. But I always am real with y'all. So anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Y'all Irish and Bear shippers out there, y'all got some good things coming, I hope. And just, I mean, it was an awesome face-off. It's just, it could have been perfect. Anyway, that's my final thoughts. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. I'll be back soon. Hopefully I'll put out a reaction video with no audio, because YouTube will shut me down. Anyway, later y'all. Peace.